Hey guys, this is Evil Painter back. So, I actually have a pretty big release coming out here. I would like to get everything submitted today so that hopefully they'll be out tomorrow and then for the weekend. Because if I don't get them submitted today, they won't be out for the weekend. And I've been working on these. That's the alarm to my house. That means something is outside. It's probably squirrels or kitty cats. And it's my pain in the butt cat Scruffles getting beat up by his girlfriend. I'll be right back. Scruffles, get inside. Get in here. Let's go. Come on. Getting beat up again? So my cat Scruffles, he's a rescue from outside. We had some drug dealers that lived in the neighborhood, and we all band to get together to force them out of the neighborhood. And they left their cat behind, and we took it in. And he's super sweet. And when we first got him, he used to flinch at us all the time, and whenever we'd go to pet him, he'd be like, super sad because he's a super nice cat. But he still likes to go outside. My other cats don't go outside. They're purely house cats. And he goes outside. And they all look at him out the windows like, it's pretty funny. But he has a girlfriend that comes around. A little female cat that comes around and they hang out. But when she's like done with him, she'll like bully him and beat him up. And he'll just like sit at the door like, and she'll sit at the bottom of the stairs like, and I'm like, girlfriend beat some domestic disputes out there in my yard. Anyway, sorry. What was I getting back to? Yeah, so these are the models I've been working on. Quite a bit of them. Like, here's that Ranger with the bow. Remember I was worried about the bow? He came out awesome. My little spear dude. I haven't gave any of these guys names yet. It's hard for me to come up with names now, so I'm probably just gonna GP chat some name ideas. Which is funny because I got flagged for one of the names that it gave me. One of my models got pulled down for a little bit because apparently that name was copyrighted. I was like, it was like Thalia, like Windblade or some bullshit like that, and they were like, hey, you can't use that name. And I was like, cool sorcerers. Here's the one that we're going to be fixing right now. And these are due to like their first print, so I don't really know how they're going to print. I pretty much got an idea of like thickness of weapons, wings, like her wings. Now this is black resin, and you can see it's like see-through. That's okay. That doesn't mean that it's too thin. It just means that it's black resin, and when it's something thin, you can usually see through. This is one of my favorites coming up right here. The sword broke off on this one, I think, when I was taking it out. I was a little bit more aggressive with the supports. Here's going to be one of my figurines. Now, this is an older one, but I've went back and fixed it up, and I know you can't see it too well because of there not being any light. Oh no, sorry. That's the wrong one. This is like a nymph in a dress, and she's an actually older one that's taken from the concept of the fire girls on Skyrim. It was a spell that I made back when I used to mod Skyrim that you could summon this flame girl. And she was like those flame girls you can summon. And so this one was like way prettier. And here's the figurine I was talking about. Now she's in mid transformation of going into a werewolf. She looks really cool. And it was some concept art that I had from a long time ago when I wanted to make a comic book. I have stacks of comics that I used to make when I was young, and I just never got to publishing any of them or seeking any publishment because I was really scared to share my work back in the day. I was really shy with my work back in the day, and now I still am. I just force myself to put this stuff out there. I always feel like I'm gonna get rejection when I put like models out. Like people are gonna be like, "What is this garbage?" And you know, it's funny. People do. Like, there's so many people that like hate on people. Like being in the art community or any kind of nerd community, just like with video games and things like that. There's always tons of pushback against you too. No, I mean, that's not true. There's a lot of people that embrace people's sides, but then you get like a lot of the jealous neckbeards and the know-it-alls, and just like jealousy is one of those traits that I hate worse than probably the most in people, because it brings out just hatred, just bullying pretty much. And for someone that is self-conscious with the work, I try to make it like it doesn't bug me, but it totally does. So it bugs it. So we are gonna load my fairy up. So I guess we can drop her in here. Yeah, we can get rid of the support since we know all the supports don't work right now. I mean, they work. It's just I gotta beef up some parts, because if I'm gonna release these, I want to make sure that they're the best that I can release. So let's just delete the file, and then I'll show you what this one looks like. She's really cool. She took a long time. I had 2 versions prior, and I actually got this one done a while back, and I forgot about it like 3 months ago, maybe even longer. I got her done and I totally forgot about her, and then someone came on yesterday and bought the model she was supposed to replace, like the STL, and I was like, oh crap, I got a better one. So I messaged the dude that bought her, and I was like, hey, I'm going to be dropping an update on this like today. And I did. And I want to strengthen the staff up, because when I printed it out, everything came out fine, but the staff broke off like right about here. So there's got to be a weak point in here that I would like to go back and would like to fix. Other than that, she came out really good. Now she does go down to a 25mm, and this is my 35mm of her. So I probably do want to put like some supports in her wings. I mean, dude, those are pretty nice for. But if I do that, it'll probably be more towards like the center and her back, so that I don't take out detail. She's a pretty model. I really like this one. My girl really wants to paint a fairy, so I'm gonna let her paint this one. Crap, just a resin on it. I thought I washed that one pretty good. And of course we have the Badonkadonk girl that I fixed up the last couple of days. And then the model. This was the body type I made for her. And I put a tail on the last one. See, with the gray you can see better. I have a lot of black resin right now I'm trying to go through. And actually this is black resin too, but I painted it gray. Like I dry brushed it gray so that you guys can see it better. But yeah, I put a tail on this on the other character, but it's modeled after the same butt. And that was a disaster. The tail looked horrible on her. I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe I made it too long or fluffy, but I wasn't digging it, so I took it off. And I already did a lot of work on the armor and everything back there, and I didn't save my file like usual. So if I were to replace the model with the old model, I would have to have done a lot of that work over again. I gotta get in the habit of saving my stuff more often, because I don't. And if I make a really bad mistake, like hours back, I wish there was like an auto save function in Blender, like even notifying you like, hey, do you want to save your file? It's been like 10 minutes. That'd be great. Maybe not 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. So anyways, did I drop her in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, so now we can go back to the model. And seeing that this is the 35mm and she held up really good, we're still going to want to go down to a 25mm. So this whole staff, I would think at a 25mm would just be too small. So on a 25mm version of this is, I'm going to make this look different than the 35mm version, because if I don't, like I want to make the hand a lot bigger. You're not going to be able to tell in the 25 version. If I don't, it's just not going to be structurally sound, and I don't want bad prints. So this being the 35 version, what we're going to do is we're going to just check it out really quick. I work with triangles. I don't know what the quad thing is. I think it's just bigger. I don't. If anyone can explain that to me. So when we blow this up for the 25mm, what I'm going to do is this hand, I'm going to make a whole lot thicker so that she holds the staff better. But when the model is going to be like this big, you are not going to be able to see that. And the 35mm and bigger, I think this one comes in a 50mm too. For figurine, I will not do that. I will keep it just like this so that the detail stays the same. But when you go down to a 25mm, the detail will be off in the hand, but you will not be able to see it. The finger's ugly. It's fine. You don't see any of that in like this model. I've been trying to teach myself, just because it looks ugly in this view does not mean it looks ugly in the printed view. Oh, and I'm also wanting to get this out of the way today because Black Desert, or Crimson Desert Online is, I mean not online, I always get confused with Black Desert Online, but Crimson Desert is coming out today. Yes, Crimson Desert is coming out today at 3 p.m. So if we can, I would like to get all this done by 3 o'clock, so that I can have all the new ones printed out and ready to go. So I can submit my work hopefully by 3 o'clock today. It is 10 o'clock already, so we're probably not going to get all these done. We'll probably get like a few of them done. We'll see how fast I can go. So with the 30mm and down, I think she's fine for the 15mm right now, so I'm probably going to bring back that 50mm, because we know for a fact that a 50mm is going to be so much bigger. It's going to have way more support. That's going to be fun. I don't know why I did that, but the 32 and the 25 will be slightly different. So wanted to go over that hand one time. Let's see how the hand's like a lot thicker. Like that is a sausage finger right there. You won't notice this on a 25 or 30mm. But it's gonna make it stronger. And that matters a whole lot more. Alright. That's it. Arm looks really wonky right there. If you just, I just noticed that, but. Like she's gonna be fine. Next one on our list will be came out really good. I think he'll be alright. This one came out good. The Bard, the Mel Bard. Put them under. Scrubbles just walked by. Have her under here right now. So the nymph came out good. Did I not print? I don't think I printed that one. Shit. Alright, let me see what the hell I printed. Oh, it's not going to show me. It's just going to have the actual print. So it was 6 figures. So we know her for sure. 2, 3, 4. Am I missing something? Okay, I didn't print her. Damn it. She is really cool. It's an elf mage. I'm super excited to get her out. And I did not work on her. That's a shame. And this one's been out for a while. This one's been out for probably about 6-7 months. I just put her on the back burner for a while. Don't know why. Every time I see this model, I'm like, it's freaking awesome. She's like Egyptian themed sorcerer. Okay, looks like we're alright. I did not print that one out. So we're looking at the bard. We just fixed her. Those two. Oh, no. There is something I want to do on the elf. I always make my bases way too thick. And this time I try to make it thinner, and I think it might be a little too thin. So we're gonna fix that really quick before I forget. Now you can see this one better than just the black resin. And, she's really pretty. I love her. Let me see. Okay. There we go. What I can see on the print is this is the wrong version of her. I think this is the one I was supposed to print last night. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, because I have the mage here. Dude, this one's sick. Oh my gosh. I love this one. I don't like how that's working. Like, she came out really cool. I put her clothing around her like scepter. It kind of what's supposed to be going in between those ribbons or the tassels she has there, but it didn't turn out to like work so great. So I'm gonna have to make that cover coming over it better right there, and you see it almost looks like it cuts in right there, and that's why I didn't publish this one yet, because I want to fix the clothing right there. I had to angle her hand a little different. I enlarged her hand right there because this is the smaller version. This is the 25mm where I make the hands a little bigger. I might just turn this into a staff. I wanted it to be a scepter. It looks really cool when it's printed, but when you look at it like this, it kind of looks a little weird. So, okay, let's find where I put this one. So, okay, it's not under clean. Maybe all new. So, no. Is it this one? Or is that the same one that I just... Oh. This is a surprise for later. It's the same model and the same concept as the werewolf, but she's a dragon in human form, like a Dungeons and Dragons dragon. How they can go into human form. I don't even know if they still can anymore in 5th edition. I'm sure they can. This is off the same model. This is that werewolf one, which when I paint it, you'll see, like, I'm gonna make this like into the werewolf side, and then her human side, and you see the ear on the side and everything. This is another one I'll be working on. Well, what the hell, man? Oh, this is... Okay, I'm fucking dumb. This isn't even a nip. Okay. Again, I was up pretty late last night. This is the dragon. Fucking hot. Alright, so... pay attention. And there is the problem. I try to make it thinner because I usually make my bases. I've been trying to make cool bases. Now, for a lot of the people that message me about my bases being preloaded onto the character, I started doing this with a lot of my new models and some of my old models because after 30 years of putting together models and bases and shit, what I'm trying to do is try to make like Dungeons and Dragons miniatures where everything just comes done. All you do is hit print. Once it prints, you're freaking done. There's no gluing, there's no anything. You're good to go. If you just wanted to take the supports off of it and throw it down and start playing right there and then, you can. That's my goal. And for anyone that buys my models, you notice that I put the base might not be 32 millimeter, but I always put the little chips down that are 32 millimeters. So what you do is you just place your character on those chips and it makes it into a 32 millimeter or 25 millimeter. But I make sure that the figurine itself is in correct size with those style models. That way you don't ever have to worry about the base that comes out with it as being the exact size. You can just put it down on a chip and know that you're always going to be 30 millimeter or 25 millimeter, regardless of the base that came with the model. But I get a lot of people that are saying, hey, can you make versions of it without the base so it's easier to paint? And I'm like, I'm pretty lazy when I get around to it. I got a lot of projects going on, but I pretty much bring out models that I would want and that are new friendly, so people that aren't really good with printing and stuff like that can just get my models, put them in, cook them, take them out, take off the supports, you're ready to go. That is my goal. So. So it did come out fairly good. It's just a little too not done for my liking, right? I don't know if you saw that. Sure, there's better ways to do this. Dude, she's so good. Love this one. There's gonna be some haters on this one. I already know it. You're so jealous. He's perfect. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be perfect. What's this one? do this, we are going to take away some of the quality. But I mean the detail, but the quality is going to be better for a 20 and 30 millimeter currently. And you won't tell. You won't be able to tell. I really like her face. I am going to be chomping that head off and using it a lot. It's a really pretty face. Sword's crooked, but that's okay. That's good. Trying not to be perfect. The body and this armor is from Skyrim, one of my mods in Skyrim that I designed. That is transferred over by Body Slide Studio. Whenever I started doing this, oh my god. If I could have shown you some of the crazy stuff. When my manufactory wanted me to cement my work, they were like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It was funny, the girl just kept on asking me, like, she said, yeah, but how did you get your model on there? My Body Slide Studio. And they're like, I was like, I used to mod thousands of pieces. And then I showed them and they were like, typed a little too fast there. So we fixed her base. We fixed her staff and wings. We got the bard and this girl that I'd like to do next. Bard's not even up. It's like really one of my new favorite models. So I leave these sticks like this sometimes in some of the pieces because I like to, I have like these leaves, or any type of like fall grass type things, and you just put glue on there and then you stick it like that, and it makes like a lively flower, or you can turn it into like a bush or something like that. Sword is already pretty damn good, so I just want to make damn sure. Fuck. That's right, I forgot about that. This was supposed to be something I was going to build on her, and I ended up not doing it, and then I never fixed it. Just passing on it. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm grabbing that. Oh, yeah, that's right. I took out that branch. So she was holding a part of this, and I took that out. So we're gonna have to fix that. She was like walking through and holding, like moving the branches out of the way when I first did this model, but then I didn't like that because I felt it would confuse people on what I was trying to do with that. And I never fixed or got rid of the branch once I moved her arm. And it's a good thing I found this now, because I would not have seen that. just have to. Right through. Let's see. Been watching its development for 7 years, Alamo. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Talking about Crimson Desert. Pretty excited for that game. It's coming out at 3 o'clock. I already have it downloaded and ready to go. over, huh? Babe, I'm making a video. Just a heads up. Ooh. So she doesn't like come down here in her underwear or something. Hey, babe. I don't have to whisper. I'm almost done. No, I'm almost done. Anyways, I'm just gonna call that here, guys, but I was just gonna start sizing everything up, make the 32 millimeters and the 25 millimeter models, and show you how I do that, but I can save that for another episode. But anyways, thank you guys for joining and seeing how I do things.